Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Tarek Skubal will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now in the box, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Batting first, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Williams, base runner at first with one out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled away. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get above his head, but he was unable to get there.
To the plate now, Tim Raines. He'll enter play at .313. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And Mike Messina will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Number 49 sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Now here it comes. Harold Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Outside, 2-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Cecil Fielder. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball. 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Standing in, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher.
Stepping in, Jorge Posada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bonifacio is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
C.J.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Raines is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Next up for Detroit, Jamer Candelario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ball 1, no
Started
play.
the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's
Change
ball
up
2.
low. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Ball.
3-1 now. Jacoby Jones waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jamer Candelario becomes out number 2 this inning. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in at 262 on the year. 8 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Rounded down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, number 18. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 18.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Bernie Williams is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. Home is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Tino Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Batting it, the catcher.
1 gone here in the Detroit third. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kristen Stewart stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding in once again, number 49. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Tim Raines. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Cecil Fielder stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hit down the third base line. Two, here it is.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soriano is really a well-balanced hitter. It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's the 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Catcher Jorge Posada stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Harold Castro is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Scooped up, and there's 1 down now. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Derek Jeter is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Bernie Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's wide, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Settling in now, Tino Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And it's 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
From the stretch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Scope is there, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So striding in, Tim Raines has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time. 1 out away from stranding that runner on third.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Raines is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Jordan Zimmerman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Zimmerman is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 18. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So the Yankees stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Range comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 49.
Now at the plate, number 49. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now the pitch. Derek Jeter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. At the plate, Bernie Williams, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch. You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Tino Martinez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Canseco is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
1-1 the count. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Nope,
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The left fielder,
Striding in, Tim Raines. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now that
standing in now for the Yankees, Cecil Fielder, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Harold Castro.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in Ronnie Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ronnie Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bonifacio's under it, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
No,
And he
down.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line drive to center field. Stewart is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 18.
So digging in now, number 18. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Bernie Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York.
Leading up for the Tigers, the
Mike Stanton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Here's the first pitch to him.
For New York, number 27.
Count 1-0.
Mike Stanton.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate now, Jacoby Jones. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Stanton, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Daniel Norris enters from the pen to start.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 44. Daniel Norris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Jose Canseco. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. In now, Tim Raines. Stewart is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cecil.
Coming to the plate now, Cecil Fielder. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together.
Leading up for the Tigers, the catcher, Austin.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher, Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Romine is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Kristen Stewart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Canseco is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, number 49, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and one strike. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Yankees used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Messina earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.